So you're sitting here and a new FusionAuth release just dropped and you're like, oh my gosh, how do I upgrade this? I've completely forgotten. For that, I can go into my cloud hosting setup first and I'll show you this. And then afterwards, I'll show you our local way of upgrading. So in my cloud account at account.fusionauth.io/account, you'll notice that I have a plan and here is my hosting setup. I can view the details of this hosting setup and what version I'm on is a little bit behind. So I'm going to go ahead and click this action button and click upgrade. And you can select which version you want to go up to. I, of course, want to go up to the latest so that I can get some new features. I'm going to just type in upgrade here. And once that's submitted, this will go through the upgrading status. It should completely stay up and running during this upgrade path. And once this finishes, you'll get a status that it's all done. There might be a little bit of a delay in this as it's upgrading because there's a couple different nodes that might be running on the AWS side. If you're lucky enough and log in like I just did, you should be able to see that one of those has upgraded to 1.58.2 and can start servicing authentication on the new and improved release for FusionAuth in the cloud. Next, we'll jump over to how to upgrade your local Docker host. So if you're like FusionAuth, we like to use OrbStack. If you are out here and you want to know where the heck this thing's been running from, you can say show in Finder. Something I like to do is actually just take the folder directly and drop it right into VS Code for this next part, like that. So this actually puts you directly in the Docker Compose file that spun up this FusionAuth instance. So if I go ahead and open up the terminal now, it'll drop me directly into where I need to be. I have my Docker Compose file. You really aren't changing anything on this unless you have specified FusionAuth app and you have like 1.57.1 or something like that. Typically this we leave, let me make that a little bigger. We leave this as FusionAuth latest, and that'll pull from the Docker repo, the Docker hub, I should say. So if we go out and look at Docker and we go to FusionAuth, you can see here on the Docker image, we just released 1.58.0 out here, or 1.58.2, sorry. Out here, and that's the one that we actually want to pull down. So one way to know this, if you're on our local host here, and we're in development mode, but down here on the bottom left, we have 1.57.1 on the version. So we're going to go ahead and try to make this happen. So you can actually run Docker Compose pull, and it should pull everything in update. There you can see it's pulling down FusionAuth, 175 megs. Some of you might have a little slower connection. Sorry about that, but it'll take a minute. So now we've actually pulled the image down. And if we look out here on our images list, you'll have one right here that is unused. So at this point, what we can do is say, okay, I would like to do Docker Compose up and then that -D so it doesn't spit everything out in here. If you are kind of looking at logs and things like that, here's FusionAuth, here's the logs. If you spin that up with the -D. So everything's kind of spinning up right now, up and running. It should all be started and healthy, and so I can refresh my browser over here now. And you'll notice 1.58.2 down in the bottom left. That's how simple it is to update FusionAuth locally.